priest and captain, Shema Walla of ISPK, under Command Junior Hana, bringing to you live one more time for ISPK Queens. Never trust thine enemy. We cannot trust this oppressor. We cannot trust the so-called white man. Puff Daddy PD is proof of that. R. Kelly is proof of that. Bill Cosby is proof of that. We're gonna get some scriptures, let the scriptures talk, and see what's going on, because there's a difference how white people get treated. Now, look, our president-elect Donald Trump, he got 34 felony. He's a convicted felon, but he's gonna be president. We can't live that life in America. Blacks, Hispanic Americans, we don't have the same liberties as our oppressor does. We do the slightest thing, and they're gonna put us in jail. We do the slightest thing, they're gonna cancel us and all that. The slightest thing. And you can't be involved with this, but you can't sit side by him and think, oh yeah, you got a whole bunch of men, you not in the white man's world, but now you got the same privileges. Nah, they'll put you in your place in a second. The scriptures say that. Go to Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so if his wicked is that he gonna show his true color before you even know it. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. I don't care how kind they talk, how sweet they talk, how much they compliment you. They're only happy as long as you dribbling that ball for them, throwing that football, making that music that destroys our people but makes them rich. They have, but like, do the slightest thing, you outlive your looseness, and they rusted. They wickedness shall show. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember, remember my words, and be pricked wherein. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come not a mind wild beast? See that? Who shall pity a charmer who come near a serpent? You come near a serpent, you're gonna get bit. You going to jail next to a lion, you're gonna get eaten. You can't pity a person like that. Come on, that's what they get. Puff Daddy, R. Kelly, think you can do things that the white man does. You can be some deviant like how the white man is. You can abuse them like how some white man does and get away with it. Nah, man. No. Oh no. You should have stayed in the ICU. You should have stayed amongst your people. Don't sit by these people, these oppressors. We got to separate from them. Verse 14. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. See that? He will abide with you as long as you make it a member. Once you start to fall, he will not tarry. He will not stay. He not stick by your side. He's not a friend. The scripture says a friend is born in adversity, and he's not going to stick with you in your time of adversity. Verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweet with his lips, but in his heart he imagines how to overthrow thee. Throw thee into a pit. Over there into a pit. And where's Puff Daddy right now? In a pit. He's in prison. He's in one of the worst conditions. He's in the worst prisons in this country. Everybody complains about the conditions, the inmates and everything, the conditions of that MDC. I think the Metropolitan Detention Center. Everybody complains about the condition, how it's so horrible to be in there. He's in a pit right now. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. But if he find opportunity, he get a chance to take you down, he will not be satisfied with blood. He's not gonna be satisfied with Puff Daddy blood. Nah, man. Puff Daddy, he can't come out of prison. He gonna be in jail. They want him to be in jail for the rest of his life and take all his money. And all that money, he wanna take it all. He's not gonna be satisfied with just, but they gonna want death penalty for Puff Daddy. Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. So though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine you. Puff Daddy thought he can live in a white man's world, live in the Hamptons. He's from Harlem, Mount Vernon, where black people. He should have stayed amongst his people. But you see what happens when you don't stay among your people. Most men, they seek to undermine you. We're gonna go to the Bible, the other part of it. We're going to 1 Corinthians 5 and 9. I'm sorry. 1 Corinthians 5 and 9. This is Paul talking in the New Testament. I wrote unto you in an epistle not to company with fornicator. It says, don't company with fornicator. The white man is a fornicator. He's a sexual deviant. He's a homosexual. You can't keep company with him. Verse 10. Yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters, for them must ye needs go out of the world. But now I have written unto you, you not to keep company with any man that is called a brother that is called a brother be a fornicator or covetous or an idolater or a railer or a drunkard or an extortioner, with such as one not want to eat. See that? Don't sit at their table, man. Our oppressors and the fornicator, man. You can't do what they do. This is their kingdom, man. America is their kingdom. This is their empire. You can't be like them. There's nothing wrong making a lot of money. You want to make music and all that. Make some music. Dribble that basketball. But stay amongst your own people. Don't keep company with fornicators, man. And that's all because you're going to get thrown into the pit. You're going to try to be like them, be a deviant like them, just like P. Diddy, just like R. Kelly, just like Bill Cosby. Try to do what they do, and they're going to seek to undermine you. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that out real fast. Never trust our enemy. And the white man is your enemy. The Edomites who are the Edomites in the Bible. Esau, who's the father of the white race, the Edomites, they are not your friend. They are your enemy. And never trust thy enemy. Hey, please pay your tithes. Go to ispk.com and pay your tithes. Pay your tithes at ispk.com. That's my time. Shalom.